Have you all experienced that you have all worked very hard, got many successes, yet you're missing out on a stable, happy life? I would like to say we all have a wrong belief that successes bring happiness to us. I have found that it is the happiness which brings successes all around. Einstein, the great thinker, has nicely said, the world we have created is a product of our thinking. If you want to change our world, we've got to change our thinking. If you want a new world, we've got to have a new thinking. So, if you're facing problem, we've got to have a totally new thinking. Friends, last several decades, we all have been working very hard for successes. Many of us got successes, but today, the whole humanity is full of stress. This wasn't expected when you work for success. Today's stress is a silent killer. 90% of the diseases are known as psychosomatic, which means they originate due to the dis-ease of the mind. As a result, today, stresses cause heart attacks, stomach ulcers, respiratory diseases, depression. Certainly, we are on a wrong track. Psychologist Daniel Gilbert of Harvard University says, every decision of a human being is with one premise: I want to be happy. Not success. I want to be happy. The recent experimental research of last 15 years, very recent research in positive psychology has concluded that happiness precedes success. I hope you got me correct. Happiness precedes success. If you got it correct, kindly say yes in the chat box, please. Yes, happiness comes first. That's what the science says, not the success. Happiness will get you success. That's what they say. You may wonder why. Because when we are happy, we can get success in all areas of life. The research says you can be happy with your work performance, you can get income, you can get your health, you can get your friendship, you can be successful in your marriage. There have been many, many successful people, but we all know there are many people who are not happy. So we are definitely on the wrong track. There was one time in late 40s when I was going through a very hectic life. Addicted to, you guessed it right, success. And I had a tough time. My more than 8 hours of working, weekends working, extensive travel around the country, no time for the family, my spouse, my daughter and son who were 15 and 10-year-old at that time. And the stress started coming on my nerves. My productivity came down, my relationships came down. And I started questioning myself. Why am I working so hard? What do I want in life? Do I need this extra income? I was having a reasonably decent life. And this really put me on the research through the self-help books, the internet and the journals, etc., etc. And on the subject of happiness, success, and relationships. I was also attending the empowerment classes of Brahma Kumaris, the global spiritual organization. And I learned there one thing. We give happiness and we get happiness. A lot of conscious churning, and finally I got clarity. And the clarity is that chase happiness, not success. I was returning one day from office in my carpool partners, and the stressful thoughts were flashing on my mind. I said, I must decide. That evening, I decided. It was a decision that I must change, and I'm going to spend quality time with my 10-year-old son as I reach home. Very soon I reach home and I see my son. He's doing his studies. I was very impatient to announce my decision. I said, my son, I'm going to spend time with you. What happened? Back came his reply, Papa, impossible. You can't spend time with me. You will watch TV or pick up a magazine or a newspaper. Pain. It's my own doing, I realized. Very soon I gathered and said, no, my son, I'm going to sit with you. We'll be there in just a few minutes. Quickly I refresh myself and join him and say, here I am, son. And I look at him. He looks at me. And what do I see? A glow, a beautiful glow, an incredible glow. A glow of happiness. I never saw this before. His face saying me as if, my Papa is with me today. I'm important to him. He's got time for me today. Friends, this was one of my best moments of my life. We chatted for a while, my wife joined, and I realized I want to chase happiness. I want happiness. I decided I'll chase happiness for my spouse, my daughter, my parents and family. Very soon I realized that small action, what a profound impact. Friends, we need only small action to get this happiness. Very soon I decided to change my lifestyle. No more late working, weekend working, no more whiling away time on TV, magazine, internet. I changed my job, got into a better job, and I learned a lot, added my skills. I became a new me. And today is new me, as I was saying. I'm a happy man, and I'm on the mission to make the world happy. So friends, would you like to know the 3-step formula to be happy and successful? Kindly say yes in the chat box, please. I see a number of them. Andrew saying, Dr. Jagannath Rao, Nikki, Hassan, Chang. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you've got the message. So the step number 1, chase happiness, not success, not anything else. Why? Dalai Lama says, the purpose of our lives is to be happy. We crave for human connect, love, care, affection. When we are happy, we spread happiness. And success is bound to come from work area or family. Rule number 2, balance your time for your work and family. Why? Work is only a tool to live a happy life. Else you don't need to work. Very simple. Rule number 3, Spare time for your own well-being. That includes physical exercises, walks, reflections, meditation. That's what helped me to get my clarity when you are running through problems. And meditation is so powerful. My experience is you heal your soul and you neutralize your negative emotions. And when we do all this, spare time for ourselves, we get energized, we become powerful. And the next day is full of zeal and positivity. And that takes us to a new day, a new world, a happy world for us. So friends, you want this new life with a full of zeal and positivity? Say yes in the chat box, please. And I give you this quick formula of 3 steps. So you know by now the first one is chase. You can repeat with me. Chase happiness. Nothing else. Rule number 2.
Balance.
Balance your time for work and family. And rule number 3 is spare time for your own well-being. This is Mahendra Kapadia, peak performance coach and happiness coach, and all for the world to make them happy. Thank you and all the best, and God bless you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Woohoo! Well done.
Wow.
With everyone's best wishes, good wishes, and the tribe that cares all over the world.